Hi everyone and welcome back to the MEP QAQC channel. In this video, we will guide you throughout how to read and understand material test certificate as an essential part of a QAQC documentation. Whether you are dealing with pipes, fitting or other construction materials, knowing how to verify the test result, standard and the material property is crucial for any MEP QAQC. We will explain what is test certificate, what are the key sections, looks to terms, and how to compliance with the project specification and common mistake to avoid. So for all this, you will learn it here in this video. And we will attach the sample certificates and checklists which you can easily understand. And throughout that, you will understand how you can apply all this on your project. So don't forget to like and comment and subscribe our channel, which is QA MEP QAQC Pro. So without wasting time, let's dive in to understand the guide and reading of any material test certificate. Understanding material test certificate that we have divided into three steps. First one is definition, then second purpose and the important of that test certificate. How you can define the material test certificate? A quality assurance document issued by manufacturer to certify the material in specification. A quality assurance document, actually, basically material test certificate is a document which is issued by the manufacturer who manufactured that material, that this material is certified as a material specification. Whenever you are sharing your project specification to the supplier is same is complying that specification. It's mean the manufacturer will gonna certify that the material is has been issued as per your material specification. So this is the one step to understand the material certificate. What is the purpose? Why we using this material test certificate for your material? First one is this will verify what kind of chemical decomposition happened to prepare that material and the mechanical properties of that material. Whenever the manufacturer are preparing the that the components or the materials, there will be materials compositions and some materials mechanical properties which are aligned to 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 produce the materials that will be identified in the test certificate, that will be shown in that test certificate what are the components are uses to produce a material. Third one is importance. Ensure the compliance with the industry standard and the project specification. Once you know the definition and the purpose, the basic and important is any materials which is produced or manufactured by the manufacturer industry here, they need to follow the company their industry standard, and they also align with your project specification so that the material will be produced based on your project specification or your requirement. That is all about the material test certificate that will show in that test certificate. Okay, some people whether they will question, okay, where we are using this material test certificate. Whenever material arrive at site and you are verified that okay that material is aligned with your project specification, you need to request to your supplier that you have, whenever you material arrive at site there will be DO number. You need to send to them then the as per the delivery material, kindly provide the material test certificate as per the attached DO. So the material certificate you will get it from the supplier based on the delivered material. They will not send you any other test certificate. After that, you need to verify that test certificate. How you will verify, we'll see in the next chapter. Okay, there are many types of material test certificate. As a construction industry, or we are in working in the constructions, mainly we are using 3.1. What is 3.1? Because the 3.1 is a standard which show the the type of the material test certificate. That will identify means the manufacturer issued with a specific QA approved test result. So that test certificate is named as a 3.1 test certificate, which show that any material came from the manufacturer that has been QA approved, means the quality assurance approved result, means that has been checked and the quality has been checked. So that is known as 3.1. If anyone asks you in the questions, okay, which type of material test certificate you are using, or what are the standard and the type, so you can easily say that it's 3.1. What is stated at 3.1 is the manufacturer is issued with a specific QA approved test result. The standard is shown as EN 10204 3.1 is the mostly commonly required type of type of MEP projects, right? Okay, let's go. The key section of a standard MTC. Okay, suppose you send the email to your supplier and you have received the material test certificate based on the delivered material. The first thing is you need to check the certificate number, manufacturer details, and the customer information. In the material test certificate, these three things are mostly important things to identify first. Certificate number, manufacturer. You have to check your own material submittal also along with this material certificate. That when whatever they have mentioned is same is approved in your material submittal. Manufacturer is same, yeah. Certificate number, okay, that is not required. Certificate number, just need to check. Customer information, yani it's mentioned your own information on that has to be checked. Then you will see the delivered material. You will check the type, size, grade, quantity, heat number for traceability. You will keep one side your delivery note and you will keep your material test certificate one side. One by one, you will verify the size, same mention in the material, type, same mention, same as per DO. Everything uh, has to be layer off to identify if there is any discrepancy. Then you will also align with your technical specification, which is your material submittal. In the material submittal, they will mention that what are the chemical will be using to produce that material. That will be mentioned in also you mention in your material certificate. But the top two important thing is identification information and the product description. This is the basic and topmost important. Technical specification and authentications means who will authenticate, who will verify that test certificate, who is the author of that certificate. So you need to verify that the test result is there, pass, fail, whatever there, whether it's signed or stamped or no. If it's signed and stamped, that is good. You have to be ensured that all the material certificate has to be stamped by the manufacturer, not from the supplier. Okay, let's go on the next one. Interpreting MTCs for MEP components. We will understand here the material certificate. Basically, from where you getting this material test certificate for the MEP component, and what are the check is required to ensure that the material which arrive at site is as per your own approved technical submittal. The first one is the pipes fitting valves. Check the material against the specification, wall thickness, diameter, confirm the heat number, traceability. This all you will need to check in your DO, in your material submittal. Then you will cross check in the material test certificate. Cables and electrical items. You will identify the conductor, purity, insulation type, confirm the resistance test result. Any cable which arriving at site that has to be tested by the supplier plus sorry by the manufacturer before delivering to you or to the supplier. They will check the resistance test. So you need to ask your supplier to provide you the resistance test report for that particular cables. Like example, HVAC ducts and GI sheet. As I told you in my previous one of the video regarding the basic tools. So there is one tool here which identifies examine gauge thickness measurement. If you have gauge, if you have that tool, you can easily identify the gauge of that ducts and the thickness, whether the ducts arrive at site as per approved requirement or approved quality requirement, that you need to identify very easily. Then the zinc coating you can also identify through that gauge. Check also any corrosion are there or no. So this everything you can get it through the material test certificate, and you have to cross check by your own inspection, routine inspection while checking any material arriving at site. So the last one is the basic practice for a QAQC engineer. Okay, how you will do the practice to ensure any materials are coming at site has been approved by the client, by the consultant, by the manufacturer, and regardless of that material, the material certificate, test certificate which you are getting from your supplier, that is aligned with the delivery material. The first thing is you will verify the heat number, means the always check the match certificate number. Any material they have some label ISO AS like chill water pipe. A they will mention the standard code standard A553.1, 51.6, anything they will mention or anything there. That has to be aligned. That has to be checked through the in the material specification plus uh, the material test certificate. Then you will match with your specifications. If it is match, it means that the material arrive at site is approved and the test certificate provided also align with your material submittal. Then you will maintain that record. You have to make your own test certificate log that whatever material arriving at site has been quality checked by the supplier and from the manufacturer, and the materials the certificate has a valid uh, proof for the delivered material. Then you will review the documents. How you will review? You will do the material inspection. You will attach you will see the certificate sheet for the submittal status, or you will check that submittal sheet. You will go to the material submittal technical submittal. From there you can get it the all the previous attachment so that you can compare with your updated material certificate. Because in the material submittal, no one supplier will give you the deliver which will be delivered to your site, and they will give you from now. No, they will just attach your sample. So try to compare with the sample certificate with the original certificate. I hope this is clear to everyone, because nowadays client or consultant, they are looking for material test certificate of the against material which are delivered at site. So whenever you are raising this inspection, MIR inspection, please make sure you attach the material certificate. I hope this video will help you to understand the requirement of material test certificate and where it's will be using throughout the project. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye. Take care.